What is going on, YouTube? My name is Nick. I am back at you with another tip from 9 years experience on Airbnb and how to drive more revenue. Um, if you don't know who I am or don't know about this channel, my name is Nick. I've been doing Airbnb. I left my full-time job back in 2019, bought a car, started driving all the way down to Argentina. During COVID, I was stuck in Belize. I was making money and living off the profits from my Airbnb in Brooklyn. And then during COVID, I ended up buying another property here in Tulum. I now live in Playa del Carmen. I operate two of my own properties and eight other properties here in Tulum. And I have a lot of friends that come and ask me questions. And, just with my experience, I feel like I'm inclined to share this to help you grow your business and give you tips and tricks. Um, I develop down here with some developers. And then my main thing is I would like to operate them and manage them for you to drive higher revenues for you. Now, I'm going to go through a text message from my buddy Herman. If you've watched this channel, we have a lot of videos. Herman shopping. We took him shopping. We decorated his place. We built him the furniture. And over time, he is the guy that wants to manage his property himself from a distance. He also lives in New York. And so in a video a couple days ago, I walked him through optimizing his listing. And so 2 days after, he started getting crazy amounts of bookings. And the reason why this is important to understand this, so let me backtrack just a little bit. I will get into this. I hope you stick around for this video because this is going to give you a lot of inside information on how to drive higher revenue with following the Airbnb algorithm. But the way the algorithm works and the way Airbnb works, they're not going to give you love, meaning showing your property if you're a new listing, whether or not you have an account, because like if you have a Superhost account or you've been doing this for a long time, it goes on the account level, the listing level, the property level. And so Herman had this listed for a long time and he had it listed at like $350 and he was getting maybe 30% occupancy and he wasn't making a lot of money. So he called me and said, "Yo, bro, I see your unit is renting like crazy. Can you help me out?" So I said, "Yeah, bro, I'll help you." And so we went through, and the important thing to know about Airbnb is that, like I said, they're not going to show your property love right away because they want to make sure that they're working and providing their guests a good experience. And in order to do that, you have to get your 5-star reviews. On this channel, I have a lot of information in regards to getting these reviews, how to work with customer service and make sure that you get the reviews. I won't go too deep into it, but you will want to check out the video where I talk about how to get your 5 fastest 5-star reviews on a new listing right away. Now, what he did was, and what I helped him do, and we went through and broke down the process, is we lowered his prices. We lowered his prices to make him fall within the Airbnb algorithm. It's important that you do that and you have good pictures in the beginning because you want people to like and save and share your listing by clicking the little heart in the window when a guest is searching. So he was going from $398, $400, $350 down to $119. Now, in my way of running these, any revenue is good revenue, right? I would take $100 a night over $0 a night. I'd take $300 a night over $0 a night. But we have to play by Airbnb's rules. And in the long run, it will help you grow your business, and Airbnb will build trust with you that you are actually operating this business the way that they want to see it. Nothing less than 5-star reviews. So 2 days after I walked him through, I'll put the link in the description below of the video that I'm referring to. You can go back and watch it. But basically, wow, this is funny. I think this guy actually rented from me too. And so we went through and readjusted his pricing, and he got all these. Like this whole month for March was completely blank. And he's like, "My dog, you're a legend," right? And so I said, "I got you, bro. Over time it's going to grow. Let's do a Zoom call and follow up. But raise your 28th to 169." So this is right here the important trick, right? So I told him, raise your 29. These are both, the 27 and 29 are on smart pricing. The 28, I said, raise to $169. And I said, get the middle date to raise the average nightly price. It will still pick up in the algorithm. He said, okay, well, let's do it. Let's do the call. That was at 10:40 at night on Saturday. On Sunday morning, he texted me at 3 in the afternoon, booked. He got it booked. And I said, all right, cool. I said, did you pick up the price on the 28th? Send me a screenshot. Let's go. Yeah, so he upped it to $179. Now, you do that. I'm not going to do the math, but you do that 5 nights out of the month and make an extra $60. I will do the math. 5 times 60, and then that's 300 times 12 months. That's an extra $3,600 a year just in doing that, right? And so it's important that we can still play with the algorithm. I use different pricing companies like Price Labs. Mine is Beyond Pricing. Um, I have not really had very good success in this. Like, it's very fast. Airbnb wants us to stay on the platform, so I use Airbnb Smart Pricing. I get it to raise up. If you have any questions on how to do that, maybe comment below and I'll create a video on that. But it's important that you work with the algorithm, but you can stay in control. And I'll show you some examples. So this guy, Paul, right? I let my Airbnb smart pricing run 252, 252, 252, raised it to 298, raised it to 348, 309. So you can see that I'm picking up my own pricing here for 3 days, but then Airbnb smart pricing is surrounding it, like making an Airbnb smart pricing sandwich, right? And I'll go through some of these. This guy, Jeff, 176, then 198, 231. I think we did it with her. Sonam, 212, 227, 420. And you can see right here, like, I could put this one right here as like, oops, we'll put this as 280 for May. So I turn smart pricing off, save it here. Someone might want to book at 176 for Sunday to Tuesday, and I'll pick up the extra revenue here. Now, my nightly price is saying try 150, but this is so far out. I don't want someone booking it for 150 because I know that 2 days before someone will book it for 150. So I'm going to use the intrinsic value here and jack up the price to make my money, right? So like here, this one, it's much easier on the phone because you can click individual ones, but I'll save this. I'll drop this to 288 and keep it on smart pricing. And then maybe I'll drop this one to 288 and keep it on smart pricing. And now this gets you brought into the algorithm in a search result. And I'll go through here and I'll adjust accordingly over time. Like this is 529, 176, 529, 176, 460, 460, 187. This is so far out in June. I'm going to keep my prices super high. And why? Because this exact reason. Like if I come here and I show you so my nightly average price was 368, right? Some of them were at 285 and 266, but these two 460s like this brought that price average up to $368. So this is something that you can use in your Airbnb listings. And make sure that you play with it. And then you also, if you want, I can make a video on how to increase your smart pricing, like mess with the algorithm, where your smart pricing is the new benchmark keeps raising. That's probably an important video. If you want, comment below and I'll share that with you. But I just wanted to share a little tip, a little trick on how I am maximizing my revenue using smart pricing and still popping up on the first pages of Airbnb for Tulum, Mexico. So thank you. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Like, comment, subscribe, do it all. And I'll be right here making more videos for you specifically on increasing your ROI on Airbnb. Thank you.